Hi everyone, let's talk about It's a Wonderful World, which I just did a full playthrough for. If you're wondering where all of it is, it's linked in the description. You can see how it plays and all of that good stuff. So, It's a Wonderful World. It's a fantastic drafting game. Probably, it's simpler to get to grips with. I've seen it compared a lot with Seven Wonders because that's kind of the go-to drafting game, really, isn't it? It's not got all of the endgame scoring in different ways and things that you score. Your scoring is developed from the cards that you draft as well as the engine that you build. You start off producing just a few cubes every round, and hopefully through the course of the game you're going to end that fourth round producing a lot more stuff and getting a lot more stuff constructed. And it's a very short game for that. Just 4 rounds where you're going to draft 7 cards. No matter how many players there are, you can have a bit more choice if it's just a 2-player game. But yeah, you're going to draft 7 cards, decide which of them you're going to keep and which of them you're going to throw away for a resource cube to help you build some of those other things. It's nice how you're restricted to, when you're discarding the card to recycle it, you have to decide then and there what you're going to do with the cube, which card it's going to go on. So the order you do the I'm going to construct this and recycle this is important because if the cube goes on your card, it's stuck there forever. It might get transformed into a wild card once you get 5 on there, but it all has to be out there and ready to build. And the order that you build things is kind of elevated even more because of the beautiful way that the production is ordered as well. That we're going to go through all of the grey cubes. And so if I get some grey cubes and then complete a card now, that goes straight onto my finished, my constructed cards section. And if it produced cubes for a colour that hasn't been yet, now I'm going to get those cubes. So it's even more about timing and working out when the process in which you are going to go through all of these things to maximize your points. And the fact that it's not just your building but your point scoring. If you're playing with the slightly more advanced side of the cards that don't start off with any endgame scoring whatsoever, you are kind of free and easy. You all of your scoring is made for yourself. The future is not set, and you are going to completely decide if you're going to go in for generals or you're going to get loads of rewards for having a load of yellow cards and things. There's a lot of variety in there. I'd say you probably see about half the deck in a 2-player game. You do draw more cards in a 2-player game because you don't see as many. So rather than everyone having 7 cards each, it's a nice solution to it. It's a simpler one than in other things like Among the Stars. The drafting in there done beautifully well, by the way. You have dummy piles of cards that you swap between, so you've got some more variety. Or 7 Wonders, you play as a dummy 3rd player in the 2-player game. Here you don't need any of that. You just draw a few more cards to have some more variety in it. And I think it's a really fantastic drafting game. I wouldn't really agree with the things that I've kind of seen a lot. Maybe it's just one of those things that occurs. It just recurs, and a lot of people end up thinking it. So you're just seeing the same tweet go over and over. Maybe that it's a 7 Wonders killer. I think I'd still do prefer. That's the different ways that everything can go. Your set collecting, you're trying to have more military than your neighbors and things, and it obviously works with a large number of people. And it's I think It's a Wonderful World will be simpler to get to grips with. I think that for more kind of advanced things, I do still love 7 Wonders and Among the Stars and things, but I think as a quicker and simpler thing, It's a Wonderful World works beautifully. But hopefully the playthrough showed you that, and anything I said was completely irrelevant. Hey, if you'd like to see more playthroughs, I've done hundreds. There's like 350 nearly on here now. Watch one of them if you like. YouTube might recommend one for you over here somewhere when I've gone off the screen, which is happening now. Bye everyone.